Greetings, good people. Salutations. Welcome to my channel. I am Nuku, the Horned Dakini, coming on to give you guys a reading. So pull on up. This could be your reading, right? You never know. Welcome to all of my newbies. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. You are welcomed here. I do appreciate you being here. I'm delighted to have you, okay? And like if you're new, like this is your very first time experiencing me, I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay. You are welcomed here too. I'm delighted to have each and every last one of you. Now, my OGs and my returnees, love from my heart to yours, okay? Thank you all so much for your loyalty. I appreciate you, okay? I hope everyone has had an awesome 2026 thus far, no matter what is going on over there or back there or up there. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Tend to the business that pays you, okay? Now, if I'm talking to those of you who may have family over there, back there, up there, in those places, in those environments, in those atmospheres where things are turbulent, then I am sending love, strength, warmth, understanding, and magic to you, okay? If there's something that you feel like you can do, do it. If there's nothing that you can do, release it into the universe. We only have the power to do things that we can do something about. If you don't have any control and any solution on things going on that's outside of you, please don't hold on to it. Please don't harbor it, okay? Release it into the light, into the cosmos, into the universe, to the ancestors, to the gods, to something else that is bigger than you if you can't do something directly about it. Otherwise, you're just going to hold on to it. And what is it going to turn into? Anxiety, depression, stress. Okay? So don't hold on to it if there ain't nothing you can do about it. Now, if there's some shit you can do about it, get to work. Okay? Get to work. Thank you, Sweet Spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective that will soon be here to view this reading. I shine. Thank you, Sweet Spirit, for showing me the light, the life, the darkness. Reveal what needs to be seen. Ooh. Now, I'm not going to keep any of these. But for those to have fallen out, as I said that, to me, means something. That was synchronistic, okay? So, yeah, reveal that darkness. Reveal the betrayal. Reveal the treachery. You know, reveal whatever's going on that's in behind the scenes that my followers need to know. Ashe. I am getting a word in my mind's eye. Effective. 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 I don't know if it's for a date. Like effective today. Effective. Let me lay these cards and see why I saw effective. That was a strange word. Effective. Effective. Effective, not effective. Effective. I don't know. So I'm going to lay 6 cards and I'll build from there. Thank you for being here. First card. The Fool. Second card, 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. The Devil. I tell you, that damn devil card has been haunting every reading that I have done. If you guys have watched like the last 3 readings I've done, that damn devil is there. But I love when the devil is there because the devil is in the details. I love when the devil is there because it shows the challenge, but it also shows the strength that you have to overcome the challenge. So I'm never scared of the devil. I always welcome the devil, bitch. Come on. Because you don't want this smoke. And that's what I teach people who come to me for readings. If the devil ever shows up in your reading, we ain't scared. We ain't never scared. Because see, when you are forewarned, you are forearmed. And when the devil shows up, it's a warning that something in your atmosphere, someone in your environment is coming in to trigger you. It's coming in to challenge you. It's coming in to keep you tethered to something that you're trying to release. Something that you're trying to let go, but you can't let go of it because the devil energy is keeping you apprehended, right? So we're going to go ahead and move right on into this reading. So I can tell that somebody is trying to start a new path, okay? Probably after some type of heartbreak, some type of rejection, some type of disappointment, right? Because the Three of Swords is here. So the Fool came out first. The Three of Swords, then the Four of Swords. So it was in, 1 minute, do I need to put it that way? Fool. Three of Swords, Four of Swords. Sorry, you guys. Okay. So it came out in order. I love when cards come out in succession, right? Because that lets me know that there's a steady move. Wait a minute. Because one of my most recent readings, I think it's the one that I did when I was in Tampa before I did my cruise, the Fool card was the first card that came out. And this is a whole different deck, you guys. This is a whole different deck. And the Fool card and the Devil card came out in those readings too. Woo! Wow. Anyway, succession. A steady pace of moving towards something. So somebody's healing. Somebody is taking it one day at a time and unfolding something bit by bit by bit, like moving back into your mental, moving back into a very mental, healthy place. Moving back into a very, because the Three of Swords, again, denotes that you probably experienced something and you might have been a little delulu about it. Or maybe you didn't want to believe it because it was heartbreaking. And before you can deal with heartbreak, you do go through all of these scenarios that your mind tries to make sense of something. So you'll say, no, that wasn't what it was. But the whole time it was, right? No, he wasn't cheating. No, she wasn't cheating. Whole time they were. No, they wasn't cheating with my best friend. No, he wasn't stealing from me. No, this job wasn't not paying me enough, but giving everybody else more than they gave me. Like that type of stuff. Like you will know that you'll know the truth. But your mind will try to deny it, because if you accept it, then you got to deal with the hurt and the pain and the betrayal, right? So I knew that treachery and betrayal was a part of this energy. But now you see things exactly as they are. That's the beauty behind accepting what has happened, what took place. Again, many of y'all have been throttled onto this new place because you found out something. Now, I love the fact that the Four of Swords is here, because that is an indication that you can rest and allow your angels, your ancestors, your guides, your higher self, whatever you call that realm, okay? You can allow them to kind of take charge. You need to rest. You need to focus on this new path, this new journey, this new understanding, okay? Because the Fool's path could look like an actual new path, being newly single, having to find a new job, having to find a new career, recently graduating, coming into something new, brand spanking new. So you have to have a lot of faith. You have to have a lot of fortitude. You have to have a lot of confidence. You know, you have to be fearless, okay, in anything that is new. So whoever's resonating with this, you have began a new path, okay? And the Four of Swords doesn't want you worried about what caused this new path. Many of you guys may have been, I'm feeling the sense of rejection, being fired, being laid off, being broken up with, and it abruptly happened. You were not prepared for it. Maybe possibly even losing someone, whether it was to death or them just leaving your life, because sometimes somebody just leaving your life can still feel like a death. You will grieve losing someone who you never expected to lose, and they can still physically be here, right? I just know that right now, whoever I'm speaking to, you need to take the time to rediscover yourself. Who are you now? Who are you now on this new path? Whether you wanted to be on this new path or not, it doesn't matter about the if you wanted to. You're there. Now, what you gonna do with it? You're there. Okay? You've had to take the hurt, the pain, the betrayal, the misunderstanding, the not understanding. You've had to take all. Sometimes you got to take your fears, take the fuckery, and take the pain and bring it with you onto this new path. Because on the new path, there are things that'll help you dismantle, dissolve, and ultimately banish all of that, right? Some people think, oh, I can't start this new thing until I deal with all of this. No. Because sometimes the new path, most times the new path has everything you need on it to help you with that. You can't cure or clear or get rid of something if you're still on the same frequency of what it was. Sometimes you got to take all of that with you to the new path, because the new path is therapeutic all on its own. And it's going to be things on that new path that's going to help you with those things. So I trip off of people who feel like, never mind. If you got to take your stuff with you onto this new path, just know that there's help there on the new path to help you with it. There's another version of you on that new path. Some of that stuff that you are feeling, dealing with, that was brought to the forefront because of this Three of Swords situation, because of this issue. Once you get over into this new path, that new you, because every path is a different version of you. Every path, and really it's an elevated version of you. So this new path, some of that stuff that you feel in there, you're not even going to feel it. Take it with you, but you're going to immediately drop it because you're going to be in a higher version of yourself. So for some of you, that's the medicine. That's the formula. Oh, okay, let me take this shit over here, because over here I can drop it off. You can't even drop it off over there because that's where it lives. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, holla if you hear me. Hit that like button if you hear me. But yeah, you really do need to take the time out to rest now that you are on this path and kind of rediscover yourself. Some of y'all's vitality was just kind of knocked out of you. Well, revitalize. Okay, revitalize. Now, the Six of Wands. That's the second row of cards. The Six of Wands. Love this for you. The Devil. Defeating that. Seven of Wands. The top row and the second row are successions. Six of Wands to the Seven of Wands. You're steadily moving up. You're steadily unfolding. Now, what I am seeing is in between the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands is the Devil. So are you going to encounter something that is going to test you? Yes. Please don't fear that. There's no way around it, no way. So even if you do fear it, take the fear and do it anyway. Take the fear and face the devil anyway. What is the devil? I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. But what I do know is you're already in an energy of winning. That's what the Six of Wands is all about. Okay? Now, sidebar. Are some of y'all out here moving with no protection? Yes. And I mean that in every sense of the word. No spiritual protection, no sexual protection, no mental protection, no emotional protection. You just wide open. So one of the things that you need to incorporate on this new path is protecting yourself. Why do you not have amulets? Why do you not have talismans? Why do you not have oils and things that you put on yourself Why are you not swathing yourself in protection? Many of you, the lesson from the old path was that you should have been protecting yourself. Okay? Now, from a sexual standpoint, for those of you who are dealing with things that came about sexually, whether it was a sexually transmitted disease or a spiritually transmitted disease, I'm not saying it's your fault, but it's your fault, sis. It's your fault, bro. Why were you moving so loosely? Protect you. Nobody is going to protect you the way you should protect you. Okay? So for some of y'all, this lesson is all about not being loose out here and protecting yourself. Okay? I think many of you understand the lesson. So the blessing is you're wiser. You're more conscious now of how you move, and you are more protective over yourself right now. Right? Now, here's the devil. Because you have elevated in your thought, elevated in your thought process, elevated in your, I shine. Something about this elevation. Okay, because I'm effective, right? I heard that word in the beginning. Effective. I saw it in my mind's eye. The frequency of the word effective. Almost like the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is saying what it had to do to show you, to wake you up, to thwart you onto that new path. It was very effective. Some of y'all got your shit shooketh. That ground rumbled under you. It wasn't nobody but higher you, God you, waking you the fuck up. Something had to happen, whether it was a third party situation, whether it was a heartbreak, whether it was cheating, whether it was a health scare, a STD scare, got fired scare because maybe you was on the job doing bullshit. I don't know. Place the energy where it belongs. Each of you, each of us, we all know what part we play in things. Even if we're innocent, there's still something that you probably ignored or could have done differently. So place the energy where it belongs, okay? But now I see the word effective. I see it clearly. I see it very clearly why I saw that word. Something that the universe did was very effective in waking you up. Something, it caused pain, but it also caused relief. Because two things can be true at the same time, even though they're contrasting, right? This whole scenario, this whole new thing, this experience, you're traversing it very well, by the way. So congratulations to whoever is resonating with this reading, because if you didn't know, if there's nobody around to tell you, you're doing a good job. I can tell, I can feel it, I can see it in your cards. And this could be a situation where you're embarrassed to tell other people, so nobody knows what you're going through, so nobody can congratulate you for making it through it, right? Because you're embarrassed to even tell anybody. So you're really navigating it by yourself. Well, as your spiritualist today, I am telling you, I'm very proud of you. Again, because I see the succession. I see the steady elevation. You are evolving through it and past it and because of it, okay? Hold true to your values. This devil energy may bring people from your past, very recent past, not far past, very recent past, may bring people from your past back around to try to test this knowing, this understanding that you now have of why this whole thing took place. But hold steady, be true to you. You may even go through a situation where you're having to defend your actions. Or maybe they may even try to come in and defend their actions. Like for those of you who are, this is about a relationship, and this person, the person who did you dirty, is trying to come back around and explain why they did that and defend why they did it. you still stand true to what you now know and defend why you not fucking with them no more, right? This is the thing. You don't have to forgive, just like you don't have to forget. Now, do you need to live in that trauma, continuously live in the drama, continuously to replay it? No. But I don't like this. And of course, it is more related to those who are very religious, where they push that you need to forgive in order to move on. No, you don't. Actually, you can allow it to fuel you so you will never, ever experience that again with a new person, and definitely not the old motherfucker. Some of y'all go through that forgiveness just to let the motherfucker back. Excuse my French. Oui. To let forgiveness makes you susceptible of allowing the person who hurt you to come back. But if you hold on to the fuckery that they did, that's that gate. You not never letting them back through that gate. Now, you don't hate them, but bitch, I'll never forgive you. And I'll never forget what you did. And because of that, you won't let them or any energy that's related to what they did, no old script can rerun, no new script that feels like that can enter into your gates. So place this energy where it belongs. I know a lot of y'all feel like you got to be like Jesus, WWJD. But do we really know what Jesus would do? Because see, that book was written and given to us. We don't really know. In my opinion, if Jesus really was a Capricorn, Jesus didn't fuck with people who ran up on him. He might have fucked them up, but he didn't forgive them and began to continue to fuck with them. I don't believe that. Nothing in me will ever believe. If he was really born December 25th, okay, that makes him a Capricorn. Capricorn people don't forgive and forget and move on and be lovey-dovey. Capricorn people don't forgive and forget and rekindle. No, Capricorn people they gonna get their lick back and they finna get on the fuck away from you, and you will never have access to them again. They're not going to love you anyway. No. So I've always debunked and debated that Jesus was a Capricorn. Okay. Maybe he was a Pisces. Maybe he was a Virgo. Okay, because I've heard different things that he was born in September, and there's some doctrines I've read that he was a Pisces, right? And if he was a Pisces, that means he was born in February, okay, or March. But if he was born December 25th, if that's what y'all celebrate, and we're going on the zodiac wheel, he's Capricorn. 10 of Cups. I know that whoever is resonating with this message, you are so full and back in alignment with you. Your cups are back full with sparkling waters. That's what you prayed for. I am talking to people who said, if I can just move past this phase, this grief, this heartbreak, this imbalance, this turbulence, this feeling, whatever it was for you, if you told yourself, you've said something orally, verbal, whatever you said was effective, whatever you said pertaining to the pain, the universe heard and brought relief. Okay. You are moving into an area, you've been crystallized. You've been crystallized. What does that mean? You are a more clearer version of yourself. Now, you are centered in clarity. You walk in a clear state of mind now. That's why this Four of Swords is very important, because that's a card of rest. It's a card of knowing that you have understanding of everything that has now come, and you know why. I'm not talking to confused people. You have and you are taking the time to rediscover who you are now since you've come on through said situation, since you said yes to the new path, which you really didn't have a choice but to say yes. Because again, I feel like I'm talking to people who were throttled, catapulted onto this new path because of some information that you found out, because of what the universe did. Again, the universe shook your shit. It allowed you to experience something, because had you not experienced it, you probably would have continued to spin your wheels in a situation that was beating your ass, or you were being delusional, willfully delusional in the situation. So what do we know? The universe will allow shit to happen so that shift can happen, and you have shifted. Everything that you experienced while going through the turbulence that may have emptied out your 10 of cups has now been replenished, and you have sparkling waters. Okay? Know that. What's on the bottom of the deck? 9 of Swords. Some of you, not all of you, maybe you're not fully grasping, you're not fully harnessing, and you're not fully embracing this new path. So you are playing and toying with the shoulda, coulda, woulda. You may go to sleep at night thinking about what happened. So now your dream space is being infiltrated. Okay. And you're dealing with a lot of worry, guilt, shame, regret, because you keep replaying it over and over and over and over. You're slowing up your process. You're slowing up your personal growth. You're slowing up your development. If you can't let it go, then at least transmute it into energy. Hell, let it even make you angry. Because see, at least anger can be used. You can turn anger and pain into profit. Anger and pain can be turned into prophecy. Anger and pain can be turned into power. It can be transmuted. But if you're holding on to it in an oh, woe, me type of energy, it's like you're a sitting duck. And that bothers me for whoever's resonating with this, because now you're going to become magnetic to more of that energy on this new path. Don't be a sitting duck. If you're going to deal with that, let it make you angry so you can transmute. Okay? Allow your inner alchemist to use that energy to do something with it. Don't be a sitting duck. Don't be a sitting duck. Show me more. Show me clearly. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, the Sun and the Lovers. Listen, I love this for you. I love this for you. I love that being the last 2 cards. Ashe. I know I'm talking to those of you who are very optimistic. Whatever the situation is, you're not allowing it to harden your heart. I think that's what was trying to happen. And if you're here getting this reading, I know that this is confirming for you how you should move forward. You have the Fool, the Sun, the Lovers. New path, in your glory, on into love. Okay? Just with the 3 major arcanas that are out here, that's the message. A new path, in your glory, in your light, under grace, in perfect ways, moving toward not only love, relationship and partnership with another person, but being back in alignment and having that for yourself. Because of course, whatever you experienced moved you from that. It removed you. Once you found out what you found out, whatever the third party situation is, place the energy where it belongs, in the job, on the church, in the relationship, in the home, whatever. Something was discovered that shook you. Okay? But you're good now. No better time for it to happen than during one of those New Year moments. I told you about the 3 New Years that we have. For some of y'all, this is happening at the collective New Year. For some of y'all, your birthdays, you may be a Capricorn. This could be happening for Capricorn people. Okay, 2 leaves are turning over for y'all. The collective New Year and then your personal New Year. Okay. Could also be happening for Sagittarius people, because we know that the Sun card is representative of Sag energy. So we know, or I know, if you don't know, I know that this is building character in you. This situation, whatever you got throttled from and now are throttled to, is building philosophy for you. You have set your aim, you have set your eyes and are aiming to something greater and higher, something that you ain't never even experienced before. Something was keeping you stuck, Sag. So kudos for you, because now you're unstuck. Okay? New love for yourself and with other people. This is talking to everybody, not just Sag. But new love, okay? Because of what I'm seeing some waters boiling. That's what I'm sensing in my mind's eye. But not boiling to a degree where it's burning you. What I'm sensing from this thought, when I saw the boiling water, is where your waters have probably turned cold. You had whatever you experienced turned your, because I'm hearing the song, an icebox where my heart used to be. But because all of this sun energy, because the sun energy is big energy. It's big energy, right? So it's warming up your heart space. It's warming up it's melting that ice and warming your heart space back up. So your waters are boiling again. That's what's going to bring in this lover's energy. Love for you. When you begin to love you again, you're going to become radiant. You're going to become magnetic. And you're going to begin to energetically and vibrationally pull in your equal. Okay? In love, in careers, in new friendships, because some of y'all, you got new friendships being built. I can see the energy of new frequencies that are fostering healthy relationships. So it's about love. It's not just about relationship love, though. It's about the love, you realigning with the love for yourself, and then that permeating and then spilling out and attracting these kindred spirits that are going to love you the way you now love you, right? So I love this for you. I love this for you. What's at the bottom of the deck now? 5 of Wands. Yeah, people are getting ready to there may be people in your, and this energy is so minute, so take it with a grain of salt. It don't even mean nothing, but sometimes you still gotta keep your eye on the people who you done X'd out, because they may still try to compete with you or cause burden, cause stress, cause hassle. They're gonna spin their wheels trying, though. But that don't mean that you don't still need to keep your eye on them, okay? So that's just little food for thought right there. Don't never take your eye off the enemy. Don't never take your eye off the enemy. Whether they have been confronted, whether you've confronted them, or you just peep what they doing and begin to, always be observant. Don't never take your head off the swivel when you know who the enemy is, okay? And that's food for thought for sure. They're one-trick ponies. Your enemies are one-trick ponies. So, of course, they're going to do everything in their power to get back, try to get back in your atmosphere somehow. Even if they just somehow come down your news feed and you done blocked them somehow, but they on a picture with somebody else that you do follow, that you do allow to follow you. That's how the shit goes when you done blocked people vibrationally, energetically. But when they're still trying to find a way to get back in your world, the universe, their universe is full of frequencies of fuckery. So your universe that's full of evolution and divinity, is gonna bump up against their universe of fuckery, and their universe of fuckery will do dumb shit like that. Run the picture of the person that you don't never want to see again down your timeline, and you looking like, how the fuck? What the? Oh my God! They're blocked. How? Because they're gonna be on the picture with somebody else. Okay. And that was just an example, but I'm saying it could happen in a way. You could be pumping gas on a whole nother side of town that this person don't live on. They ain't never been on that side, but you're going to bump into them. Okay. That's them still being in, trying to be in your frequency. You don't have to engage. You don't have to engage. Again, they're one trick pony. So they only have little things that they can do to try to create some type of automatic negative response out of you. You don't have to feed that, right? You don't have to feed that. So I'm going to wrap this reading up because I do believe that I have said enough for you to know if this reading is for you, right? Claim it. It's a beautiful reading. Again, I see succession. I see movement, evolvement, attainment, and realignment, right? Ashe, thank you for being here. Peace.